Hey guys, welcome back to another vlog from me. This one I am super excited about because it's finally Christmas. So we are almost in the second week of November, which is basically Christmas Eve, and I am so excited for Christmas this year. I feel like I say that every single year, but Isla is now 4. She is in her magical era and I am living for it. I feel like my whole childhood, teenage years, early 20s, I just lived for being a mum and having this excitement at Christmas. And now that she is of that age that she is getting excited for it as well, it just adds to the magic, and I'm so excited, especially after Halloween. I'm obviously feeling a little bit nervous that we are away from home and away from your usual traditions, like it being cold, having some hot chocolate, getting wrapped up to go out. But after my surprise of Halloween in Australia, I think I am pretty excited for what's to come. So stay tuned for that. I will be sure to pick up my camera and vlog as much as I can. But for today's vlog, I am here with our December baskets. Now, I have spoke to a few other mums at my playgroup groups, and it's not really a thing here, and I'm sure people will correct me in the comments, but from the selection of mums that I've spoke to, they do some treats, and it seems that Christmas Eve boxes are still very much an American thing. But coming from the UK, we live for it, and I think ever since Isla was born, I've always done our December baskets. I'm going to link a video here, and this was last year, and it just lets you see how we celebrated Christmas and what I put in her December basket for last year. Now obviously Ren was still very much a newborn, so he didn't really get involved as much, but this year I have made him a little basket. He is now 20, well, he will be 20 months, and he loves to get involved in all the little things that Isla does. So yes, I've made him a basket as well. So I'm going to go through them today and show you everything that we have bought. We don't spend a lot of money on these, and if I'm honest, it's things that we would be doing throughout Christmas anyway. Any season like Valentine's, Easter, Halloween, we tend to do little activities anyway, so it just means I can put them all in a basket, and each day the kids can just take something out and it gives them something to do throughout December. Whilst I'm going through these, I will give you some tips. For example, there are things in these baskets that we never got round to using last year, however they are from last year and they were in last year's baskets. So I'm just going to grab some things. First thing being this little glow wand. I actually picked this up in Ronnie's, and I think it was 2 for $6. And basically whenever we go to little events in the evening, these are just little things that the kids love. You break them, they obviously glow, and you get a little snowman to attach to the top. I have one for Isla as well. But yeah, these are just fab, and I feel like when you go to these events, they sell these for triple the price. So yeah, these are always a must. Then we have a little book. So for Ren, I've gone for Bluey, the 12 Days of Christmas. Now a little tip here is that we never buy our books brand new, and the reason for that is because usually you find the kids will read them 3 or 4 times and then they don't really look at them for a while, then they'll pull them out again, and I don't need a brand new book. We always buy these either online from a second-hand bookshop, or sometimes our library do little events or little days where you get books and you can obviously buy books second hand. So yeah, we picked this one up. It's got some wear to it, but certainly nothing that the kids are going to complain about, and this only cost me $4. Next, I have these little DIY ceramic tree decorations. Now we actually made these in our vlog last year, you will see these. We handmade these and then painted them. But I thought for Ren, he might just like to put his little fingerprints on it. We have some finger paints already, or he can just freehand paint them. But they're such a nice decoration for the tree and something that we do year after year. Then next I have these little organic gingerbread men. Ren loves anything from this little company, Little Bellies, and yeah, I just thought it's such a nice touch, especially with it being gingerbread men. and these are not full of sugar like some of the other things in the shop. So I've popped them in there for him. Then we have some little pencils, because you will see in my next one, Isla has an activity pack and I know he'll want to get involved. These are obviously larger and easier for him to grip. Then I got him some Play-Doh. So this is just from Kmart's own make. Obviously got red and green for Christmas. He can just play with these at the table. We have some little cookie cutters as well. And yeah, just a little extra instead of normal slime that Isla always plays with. I thought these would be fab for him. Then this adorable little tree decoration. Ren is loving dinosaurs just now. He is absolutely obsessed. So when I seen this, it just was a must. This was only $3 and had loads of little different designs. Then these little cups, these are also from Kmart. I think these were only $2.50. And I just love things like this. There was one as well you could get that had like a lid on it with a straw. But if you are a mum of 2 or more children, you will know the difficulty of having 2 different cups. Is just not allowed. So yeah, when I seen this, I thought he can just fill it a little bit, and how adorable is it? For $2.50, that was an absolute bargain. Then this is something that we have every year. So I actually bought this from Home Bargains in the UK, this little tin. Now it originally did come with some gingerbread biscuits. Now I've already shown you I can put some of the other biscuits in. However, I also got some little Christmas mallows, and I've just filled his with some green Christmas trees. And Isla's got one as well, which I will show you next. But I think that was only something like £1.99, maybe even 99 pence from Home Bargains. And I have seen similar ones here in Kmart. I've even seen them in Aldi. But they're great little tins just to keep year on year, and obviously you can put your own things in them as well. I've seen this and he is obsessed with these little monster trucks just now. These are only $3 from Kmart, and basically you pull them back and they spin forward. If they hit the wall, then they flip over. He is just honestly obsessed with these, and I originally did get them to put in his stocking, but I feel I've got Isla a little toy and I feel bad for not getting him one. So when I seen this, I thought I'll just put it in. It's Christmas colours, and his one that he currently has is not doing too well, so he's due a new one anyway. So a little extra for him to get excited over when he opens this up. And then finally, just to finish Ren's little basket off, of course, I am that mum. I got them little matching pyjamas. So this year, not the long ones that we usually have, these are little short ones. Now these are from Kmart and they were $12 each. I also noticed you can get the adult ones as well, so I may go back for them. But for just now, I got Isla and Ren the matching ones. I find it quite hard to get matching pyjamas that are for a boy and a girl. Obviously, I prefer white jammies just with little designs on it, but when it comes to Christmas, I feel like there's a lot of jammies that are very much for a boy and very much for a girl, and they don't really look identical. I do like the pyjamas to be completely matching. I don't know why, it's really not a big thing, and personally I think the pyjamas are extortionate. What I usually do, another good money saving tip, is I always buy my pyjamas in January or February when they're in the half price sales, sometimes less. And I also do that for online as well. It doesn't matter how long it takes for them to arrive. And I always find by the time it comes November or December, they are triple the price. And I get it, it's just because everyone likes the matching pyjamas. But yeah, this year I just haven't been as organised. But for $12, it's only £6 in the UK. I really can't go wrong at these, and I do love that they have some tartan in it as well. Now, you will have seen from me lifting the basket, I also have these little balloons that I'm just going to pop in. They're just little handheld ones, and you self-inflate them with a little kind of tube, a little straw. So I've obviously done it for the purpose of this video. This will deflate most likely by the time December comes, but yeah, I just think it's like a nice little addition to pop in, and I know the kids will love them as well. So moving on to Isla's one, so she obviously has the little reindeer balloon. I'm sure they will swap them, mix match. And Isla's little basket, slightly different because she is at that age where she can get really involved in little arts and crafts, and we just live for them as well. So kicking hers off with this paint your own Christmas decoration set. This again is from Kmart and it's for 3 years plus. She will just love this. These are the things that we usually make ourselves and then paint. So the fact they're already done, I don't think, oh, they do come with paints. I've got paints at the top as well. She will just love doing these, and you can either have it as a day activity or just pick one out each day and then paint them together. I just think it's such a nice thing to do, and I know she's going to absolutely love that. Then, like Ren, I got her a little wand. I chose a tree for her. Again, no doubt they'll most likely swap these, but again, you just bend them, shake them, and then they glow, and then you get this little tree to pop on top. Now, you can also put them in the freezer. I don't know if people know this, but you can put them in the freezer, and it just basically delays them like fading. You usually get about another day or so out of them, so another tip to save some money. Then Isla has a little book. This is one that she's had year on year, so obviously we've brought this over to Australia with us, but this will just go back in her basket again. She has most likely forgot that she even had this in the first place, and it's just a nice story for us to read in the lead up to Christmas. Then, sticking to books, this one is probably my favourite out of both the baskets, and I feel like the reason I have bought this is because we are in Australia. But it's another second-hand book, and it's called Bin Chicken and the Christmas Turkey. These birds were the first birds we seen when we arrived in Australia, and originally we were pretty much obsessed with them. We've seen them everywhere, and now they are, I feel like they're just the equivalent to a seagull in the UK, but Isla still loves them. She thinks they're great, and they're always digging in bins, hence why they're called bin chickens. But she always shouts at them, and she always shouts bin chicken, and it just always makes me laugh. So when I seen this book, I thought this is a must, something that we will definitely keep forever. I haven't actually read it yet. I'm excited to read it with her. So yeah, she is going to love that one. So next in here from Kmart, I got these little bath gels. They can also double up as like bubble bath. My kids love anything to do with the bath. Bath bombs, bath toys, bubble bath, shampoo. They always use things when they're in the bath to make some form of bubbles. And when I seen these, I loved that they were in the little Christmas decorations as well. These were only $6 and something that they can both enjoy. Then also when I was picking up the bath bubbles, I seen this little koala, and it's a little lip balm, something that Isla is forever using of mine, but I loved that it was in a little koala with a little Santa hat, and yeah, just a little extra. I think that one was only $3. Then for Isla, I got this Christmas cookie. This was from Coles. I think it was less than $2, just something that she can obviously enjoy. Then similar to Ren, we have the same cup, $2.50 from Kmart. And another thing similar to Ren's, Isla has the little Christmas fairy, and I've just filled hers with some pink Christmas trees, little mallows, and yeah, that's again something that we will use every year. Almost getting to the end of Isla's. Now obviously I gave Ren the little car, but I picked Isla up this unicorn. This was again from Kmart. I feel like I spend my life in Kmart, but it's just so cheap. It's very the equivalent to B&M, Home Bargains and Primark back home, all under one roof. So yeah, seeing this, she's obsessed with unicorns at the moment, has a little Christmas scarf on, and it was only $6. Also just loved that it came in this little house. She could obviously decorate this as well if she wanted to. She doesn't just have to keep it the way it is. So that's another activity in itself. And then finally for Isla, we have the matching pyjamas, similar to Ren's, and yeah, I just think these are super cute. Now for Isla, because Ren has the same pyjamas and he's a boy, I got her a little bow just to add in with it, which I thought was very cute. I got that online again from Temu, I'm sure. I got a pack of like 5. So yeah, I just thought that would be nice to add in with the pyjamas and just make it feel a little bit girlier for her. Oh, and then I've left this one out because obviously both of them will use this, but this is the Christmas activity book that I was telling you about. There's lots to do in this, and I just like the fact that there's some felt ones, there's obviously some basic colouring ones, there's stickers, stencils, so much to keep them both occupied. And I know Ren will enjoy doing this as well. I know he's still very young, but even like the little scratching ones, he can just get involved in, and obviously he can colour as well. That again was from Kmart, and I think it was $5.50, but these kind of things sell out very quickly, so if you can, I would click and collect. Otherwise I would be very quick, because I know this one will go. There was other ones available that were $10, and this one, to be honest, was the best. And then instead of advent calendars, which if I'm honest, Isla doesn't really eat that much chocolate, and neither does Ren, so I feel like they're a bit of a waste of money for us. I think some of them are like $10 each, and I just feel like for us it probably wouldn't get used that much. So we have this Christmas box of books. This was actually mine when I was little, and it's just such a tradition and I absolutely love it. Basically each day you lift out a little book and you read it, and then you pop it on the tree, and I just, honestly, this gives me so many happy childhood memories. So I've obviously given this to the kids, and they can just enjoy picking out a book each day. And in addition to this, I also found this in Kmart for $3. Now for $3, £1.50, and it's got 20 individual sweets in it, so you can also put that with one of the little books if you wanted to. It's just a thought, and it keeps your cost down. Like I said, my kids don't really eat chocolate, so this is probably more attractive to them, and you could also hide them around the house. So I'm now going to get these all packaged up and popped away into storage for the next couple of weeks. I haven't shown you these. These are the little decorations I have made for their little baskets. Obviously they can be used as little name tags, or you can also put them on the tree. But again, something they can keep every year, and I'm really chuffed with how they've turned out. So I hope you have enjoyed this vlog, and I hope it's given you some inspiration on what you can put together for a little December basket. It's absolutely not for everyone, and there's no pressure to do this whatsoever. We just enjoy it, and it's something that we have kind of adopted as a little tradition, something I will definitely do year on year, because like I've said, we would be doing these activities anyway. It's just a little special thing to get the magic kicked off throughout December. And for me, there's just nothing better than seeing their little faces, and I'm so excited for it. As always, thanks for watching this vlog, and I will see you all next time.